Salvete Discipuli, and welcome to this great temple here in the middle of downtown San Antonio, where I'm going to explain to you today all about what's going on in Chapter 6. Chapter 6, the meat of the chapter, is about the infinitive. If you look at page 117 here, it's all about the infinitive. The infinitive does two things in Latin. One thing, it tells us the conjugation of the verb. The other thing is it completes the meaning of a verb that needs the infinitive. Now, what do I mean by that? First of all, what does an infinitive look like? It ends in re. It's the second principal part of the verb. If you look up any verb in the back of the book here, you will see that the second form, what we call the second principal part, ends in re. In front of the re, there is a vowel. It's either a, long e, short e, that is with no marking over it, and an I. That infinitive tells us the conjugation of the verb. So if the verb ends in are, its first conjugation, a long ere, second conjugation, a short ere, third conjugation, and ire, fourth conjugation. The infinitive of the verb to be is esse, which is in the North Carolina motto, and it's spelled E-S-S-E. It's an irregular infinitive. So the infinitive tells us the conjugation of the verb, so you finally know how that's done. It also completes the meaning of verbs that require a infinitive in Latin or English. For example, I am able to swim. I am able to read. I want to read. I want to eat. Those are called complementary infinitives. So Chapter 6 explains the infinitive on page 117, both uses. There's also the vocative case there, and it explains the use of the vocative, how to address a person by name, and I will be explaining that in a review sheet. Check your grammar files in files to download for that information. It also goes over questions in Latin. On page 118, how to ask a question. Excuse me, it's top of page 119, how to ask a question. There's 4 ways. And I will also be going over that in a review sheet in grammar files. The important meat, though, of this chapter is the infinitive, because it's the infinitive that lets us know what conjugation a verb is in, and also completes the meaning of verbs that need an infinitive to do so, whether it be Latin, English, Spanish, French, they all have infinitives. Again, I will be explaining the infinitive in a review sheet. So this is your introduction to Chapter 6, and I will be seeing you online. Gratias Discipuli et Valete.